What's up, everybody? So today we're going to be showing you this Lexus RX350. Now you may be thinking to yourself, what are we doing, right? Why are we filming this older car? Well, I want to tell you a little bit about the Lexus RX350 today, and for the most part we are going to check out its current condition many years later. So stay tuned with us on this review. I think you'll have a good time. Here we go. So I like to call it a condition report video. This vehicle is coming up on pretty much almost 6 years old. So really, in reality, not that old, but the average American nowadays, they switch out of vehicles every 3 to 4 years. Some people switch out of cars even faster, and some of y'all are those people watching right now. But I want to show you this car because I think the Lexus RX350, first off, is a great vehicle. But back in the day, now I'm 37 years old and it's May 2018. Back in the day, I'm talking like 2007, 08, 2010, right in those time eras, I was a sales guy for the Acura dealership right here in Charleston. I'll tell you a little story as we keep doing the video. So anyways, this vehicle here is a 2012 Lexus RX350 front wheel drive. Now, it's not fully loaded with every single feature possible, but you know, there's something about this car, and you know, just about any day of the week, even now in 2018, you can ride through your neighborhood, your school, and you'll see that soccer mom driving the Lexus RX350. It's more of a lady's car, really. I do every once in a while see some of the dads driving them, but for the most part, it's a lady's car. Now, I'm not trying to say that only women drive these cars, but I kind of am, because for some reason, all the customers that used to come in that would buy Lexuses across the street at the Lexus store, they always seemed to be women. I don't know, but there's some things on this car I'll show you that kind of get women kind of riled up to own one of these, and I'll show you that in just a second. I'd say the first thing that gets ladies interested in an RX350 is the look of it, okay? It's kind of sleek, right? I mean, Lexus, first off, it's got that big L on the front. Very classy. Kind of, you know, women love to have a nice purse over their shoulder or in their hand. So that's kind of what you got going on here. It's a good looking car. It's sexy. It's beautiful. It's got a sleek body line to it, and the curves are just right. You know, women just seem to be attracted to nice things. I mean, look at this car, right? It's got pretty wheels. It's not too overly done up, right? It's not. It doesn't have that muscle kind of car look. It doesn't even really look performance oriented. And that's one thing I'll tell you. As a sales guy at the Acura dealership, I sold cars there for 10 years, from 1999 working there as a detail guy, and then a few years later going into sales and internet sales and all this, left the store almost in 2011. But what I'll tell you is that when the Lexus dealership was built across the street from our Acura store, it was a scary day for the salespeople at the Acura store here in Charleston. Now, why was it a scary day for us? Because we knew Lexus was our main competitor. And at the time, for years before they built a store across the street from our Acura store, Lexus had been 30 miles all the way up, maybe even farther, in North Charleston. So if we got a customer in on an Acura, you better close them down quickly after Lexus was built, because once they drive across the street to the dealership that had a piano in the showroom and leather couches and marble floors, and salespeople had their own offices, and it just had a big open showroom and all these beautiful Japanese luxury cars sitting in it, once they went across the street, you were done. Think about it. Now, in 2012, technology was on a rampant in the car business, if you remember, okay? It was on a rampant in 2005, 06, 010, but 2012 it was. And Lexus gave you this little technology feature, the power tailgate. It's a great feature. Every mom in the world loves it. Every soccer dad and football dad loves a feature, and you just can't beat a power tailgate coming out from the grocery store to put your things in. It's there today, and it was there many years ago before 2012. I reviewed a Lexus big body SUV, I don't know, maybe last year sometime. Let's just say the video's got 200,000 views on YouTube today. It's an 07, something like that. It was a little bit older Lexus. It had all these power and tech features back then. I mean, Lexus really was ahead of the time on technology. They were. I mean, again, it's the Japanese building these things, folks. It's not the Koreans, it's not the Americans, it's the Japanese. And those Japanese people seem to be on point with technology, don't they? They do. So anyways, back to our story. Now, I knew, folks, I knew that Lexus couldn't hang with the Acura MDX. Acura had taken us to Atlanta, Georgia. Well, they didn't take us there. I mean, they literally make you drive there in your own vehicle, and then once you get there, they do have you in a nice hotel. And we went to this big place called the CNN Center in Atlanta, which is right there by the football stadium and for the Falcons. And then they would take you over near the airport, and they had it all set up out there for us, and they had this car and the Volvo and many different vehicles that competed with the Acura MDX out there, and they let us drive these cars on their makeshift track on cones. Well, let me tell you, folks, the Acura MDX really did outperform this vehicle here. I mean, when I was going around corners driving fast like a race car driver, this thing was making all these beeping sounds and VSA going off and all this crazy stuff. And the Acura super handling all-wheel drive comes standard was just ripping it up around the corners, okay? So, that was that. But here is the thing that Acura seems to forget sometimes, because again, Honda is all about technology, fuel economy, sportiness, a little bit of racing, a lot of racing, and all that stuff. But here's what they forget, and here's where Lexus seems to kind of pick up the penny off the ground. Comfort. That's right. So we will talk about more of the story here shortly, but we are here today to kind of look at this car and not look at me so much. So let's do that. Now, the Lexus has got a really nice, decent amount of trunk space in the back. A little hard to tell right now with the net and the cargo cover. So let's go ahead and do this little number here. Now, I will tell you, this is a very nice thing to have, a cargo cover. Now, here's what I was told to tell people when I was a salesperson. Why do you want a cargo cover from the accessories department? Because at the holiday season, you don't want people looking in the windows and seeing your Tiffany's bag down there and possibly someone breaking a window out to steal that piece of jewelry. Hey, just saying, okay? So anyways, that's a cargo cover. There's also a first aid kit inside the Lexus, and look how nice and clean and how it just velcros up onto there. Acura definitely didn't have a first aid kit. Interior lighting. There's a lot of nice little luxury things going on with this car that really makes it sell so great, and that's why Lexus has always been a top seller. 2 lights and a 12-volt. Most cars nowadays just have 1 light in the trunk. Lexus offers 2. Now, the Acura did have 3rd-row seats. That's true. And I think with Lexus, you would have to bump up to the next level. We do have storage down here, I guess, a little bit there, a spare under there. Okay, and a net, and a power tailgate, which is nice. And a backup camera. You know, back in the day, we were really excited about backup cameras. We were. I remember when they came out, I mean, I was in amazement that a car could have a camera when backing up, and I could see my child's skateboard, as I would tell the salespeople. That I wouldn't run it over, or something like that. Backup sensors came before backup cameras, and these taillights look really good. All right, let's keep moving around and looking. Let's go ahead and move up to the front. So we're going to go ahead and crank the car up. Now, it doesn't have remote start on the actual remote, but it did have the start-stop engine button. And it has a steering wheel that moves automatically in position. And it has an LCD screen that looks really nice. I mean, look at it back there. And there's Rush Limbaugh on the radio, which seems to be the Republican way while we're sitting in this car, huh? And a Dr. Pepper. Let's hop out. Let's cut the headlights on, the blinkers and all that stuff. Let's see what we got going on here. Where is the blinker button for the caution lights, right? I mean, could it be that difficult to find? Yes, actually. Here it is. There. Another thing I'm seeing right now, I gotta tell you, is it has cooled seats. I mean, again, I've been reviewing cars like this on YouTube since 2011, and still even today, there's 2018 cars that have heated but not cooled seats. What's wrong with some of these auto manufacturers? I mean, I live in the South. I want cooled seats before heated any given day of the week. Come on, auto manufacturers. All right, so back to why women possibly like the Lexus. It's pretty, that's the main thing. And again, it's comfortable. Alloy wheels look great, not bad. Michelin tires look good. 19-inch alloy wheels. Again, Acura had like 18s, 19s, mud flaps. Chrome. More chrome. Even got some LED lighting going on. Roof racks, sunroof, tinted windows. It's not too high off the ground, right? Yeah, yeah. Women don't want to be too high. They're not in a four-wheel drive truck. They don't want to be too low. They want to be just right. Does it have a puddle light under here? Oh my goodness gracious, yes it does. Life just got better. When she's got those pumps on and she's getting out at night, you want the puddle light on the ground. All right, so I think we got that out the way. If there's some ladies watching, please hop in the comment section. Give us your thoughts on why you drive a Lexus. Please do, okay? Again, I'm not trying to be like, you know, why girls do blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to be that way. I love women. I absolutely do. I'm just saying there's some reason why women seem to drive these cars more than any other ones. I'm just saying. All right, now let's think. A 2012 Lexus RX350, how much will it sell for in May 2018 with 68,000 miles? Pretty low mileage. 19,986. 3.5 liter. We got around 270 horsepower, front wheel drive, good to go. That's nice. Again, did you hear what I said? 270. Now, Acura MDX had 300 standard, I believe it was. 270 still pretty good. Again, women don't seem to care about all this big horsepower numbers and torque. That's a guy thing, right? There's a small percentage of women that love horsepower. My mom was one of them. She loved driving Corvettes. Door panel. This is what I'm talking about, folks. And we're looking at the condition here. Look how well this has held up over the last 5, 6, 7 years. It's got plenty of life left. Okay? I mean, I can see this car 10 years from now probably still looking really good. Memory seats, component stereo, okay? I mean, look at this. A tweeter here, whatever kind of tweeter that is, then a mid down here. I mean, most cars have that one and that one. This one's got 1, 2, 3. Wood trim, which seems to be real wood, not some fake synthetic crap. Power seats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then lumbar 9, 10. Lumbar 10. The leather's done pretty good right here. This is where your hiney hoe is coming in and out and sliding and unsliding. Okay? That's normal wear on the leather, which seems to be fine. I don't know how much longer that'll last. That might be what's going to have an issue 5 years from now, is the leather getting worse right there, okay? The seats, though, soft and supple, perforated with the holes in them, lets them breathe and stay cooler. The seats are comfortable. Did you hear what I said? Soft and supple, okay? That's the comfort. That's why we would get beat in sales by Lexus. On top of a comfortable interior, it drove so soft. Real wood here, all that. This is a beautiful car. It is. It's clean, it's nice. The fit and finish looks good. Okay? I don't know what else to tell you other than it is a nice car. And really, realistically, I want women to watch this video that drive these cars and tell me why they like the Lexus RX350. I want to know why. All right, everybody. Now we're gonna go ahead and hop in the back seats real quick and see how leg and headroom is. I'm a guy that's 6'1", 215 pounds. Let's give it a test. See how we're doing in the back. My head doesn't hit there. Very nice. Again, the front seat was in position as if I were going to drive it, okay? All right, here's something to point out. It's quiet. When I shut the door, it really gets rid of the sound outside of all the trucks and cars going by on the country road. We got a lot of leg room, not bad. I mean, seriously, not bad for this size, mid-size SUV, okay? Headroom is good. Again, take the hat off, look. I mean, my hair can almost hit the ceiling. Okay, I'm growing my hair out, yes. The last Lexus video I did with 200,000 views, I had a shaved head. I'm growing it out. Why? Because I've really gotten into watching the TV show Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, I have. Isn't that kind of weird? I'm watching the show and now I want to grow my hair out and turn into a biker dude? Anyways, who likes that show? Thumbs up. Jax is awesome. Okay, so more features in the back that make this comfortable. Okay, here we go. Rear air vents right down there. I mean, that's a must-have if you have kids. I would never buy a vehicle if it didn't have rear air vents in the back, okay? Just hands down. If I could buy a mid-size SUV or whatever, want rear air in the back for the kids. Also, armrest is nice. Cup holders here, got wood trim on the top. I mean, this is very clean, simple. Even opens up with more storage down there. I mean, who thunk of it, right? You also have a spot to throw your iPads and tablets on both sides. You also have more speakers, 1, 2 there, a little cubby hole spot here, a bottle holder down there. Oh crap handles when going around corners. And look how the handle pops out. That's pretty sweet. And a spot to throw your dress or your sport jacket, guys. And we do got lighting up top, which is LED lighting. I mean, again, it's 2012. They got LED lights in here. Some of these new cars I filmed, they don't have LED lights. Lexus is on point. All right, the back is good. Let's hop out. Let's go to the front. Let's take a test drive. Well, I hope you're having a good time with me today. I'm trying my best to make the video as long as possible. If I can get over 20 minutes, we have won. Now, why do you say I try to make these videos so long in 20 minutes and 30 minutes? Well, let me tell you something, folks. YouTube's got an algorithm. And for some reason, longer videos seem to get pushed up higher on the search results. So it helps you out to have a longer video if you're a car reviewer. And I'm competing with a big market of people out there. I mean, we got Doug DeMiro. I mean, he's top of the line out there. He's a tough one to compete against. Saab Kyle 93 from Charlotte, North Carolina. We're competing against him. Vehicle Virgins, the automotive, whatever he is. He's daddy's love boy son that drives Lamborghinis. He's a competition we're trying to win against. He's more of like a vlog channel. Then we got Auto Vlog. He's been a tough one to compete against. And there's many other automotive YouTubers that I'm trying to compete against, or at least trying to get into that bracket that they're in. I've been doing car videos now since 2008. It seems to be taking a super long time. Gosh. Anyways, what do we do to get to the top of the echelons of YouTube with subscribers? I don't know, but we're trying. All right, so let's take this little puppy for a test drive, right? So you've seen most of the things in here. Everything's pretty nice for the most part. They could give us a little bit bigger mirror here. I mean, ladies, let me ask, wouldn't you like to have a bigger vanity mirror when you're doing your makeup? Here's another thing. Now, I know cars back in 2012 and older didn't have LED lighting up here, but wouldn't you like to have a nice bright white LED light there so when you're doing your makeup you could see? Of course you would. Okay, of course. No sunglass holders. That's a buzzkill. More lights, sunroof, but no sunglass holders? I guess you would use this here. Not bad. Gotta have sunglass holders. I like sunglasses, you like sunglasses. Alright. Let's turn the AC down. It definitely does blow cold, that's a positive. Turn the radio off. Let's hit the streets. Because for the most part, really, it comes down to the comfort of driving this Lexus. That really is what it is. You know, when you start getting a little bit older, like myself here, 37 years old, feeling every bump in the road is not on the top of my list. So I can only imagine by the time I am 50, 60 years old, I can imagine wanting something that drives like this, which feels good. Unfortunately, we can't really go for a super long test drive, but it does ride nice, it does. So anyways, guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of what we did today. If you'd like to actually buy this particular Lexus, like I always say, every video or car on my channel is for sale. They usually stay on the lot from anywhere between a week to 90 days. So if you're watching this video and it's 90 days later, you got a pretty good idea it's sold already. If you're watching this video a week or two or a month later, comment, let me know. You could buy this car. There was many people that watched the previous big Lexus video I did, and they were interested in buying that car at the price we had it, and they just messaged me way too late. So anyways, have a great day, everybody. It is already over 90 degrees in the Carolinas. It's hot. It's May 11th today. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Chad with Charleston Car Videos, and I'm signing out. I hope you enjoyed it. Get down in that comment section and let me know what you think about the Lexus RX350. We'll see you soon.